Hi Shivam, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. You are audible.
Yeah, good morning. So you are looking for means tech, na?
Yes, sir.
And what is your experience or you are fresher?
I'm a fresher. I have a 1 year fellowship experience from Cryo in Umbar Stack Development.
Okay. So can you share your screen?
Yeah.
So which languages do you comfortable?
In JavaScript.
Okay, share screen. So can you tell me about what is callback?
Callback are basically a function uh, which gives us two parameters basically, and the first thing is the item or in which we are traversing, whether it is array or object, and second one is basically an index.
Yeah, you
And
can
it
you
can
can open VS Code and tell me the syntax and all, how it works and all. And you can give
okay,
also example also.
okay. Okay, so I will make an array and I will use the map function in it, which accepts a callback, and in callback it returns a two parameter. The first is the item and the second is the index of that array with that item. So can I proceed?
Yeah, you can.
So map function, which is basically used on array, it accepts a callback, and in the callback it returns a two parameter. So the first parameter is the item, and the second parameter, which is optional, is index. So after that, uh, it it will return us all the items, but we can also get the item based on what condition we want. So it is basically a callback function.
Okay. So do you know set timeout?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Is it a callback function or normal function?
Set timeout is a callback function. Uh, uh, it, it is basically a timer, and it accepts a function and the timer. And once that timer is satisfied, the function which is inside it gets returned to us or get executed.
Okay. Do you remember syntax?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. Just write it down.
So it basically accepts a function and the timer. So if I write it in a whole, it will be something like. So suppose I want a function
Yeah.
which executes after 2 milliseconds, and this function console of something hello.
Okay. So declare a variable on third line.
Okay.
Let's see. Any variable.
Okay.
And take that set timeout in a function.
Oh,
And pass that function one parameter, that variable parameter, and call it from the outer side. Pass any integer, any number,
okay.
single number. Sufficient. Okay. And in that function, in that set timeout, what do you
Yeah.
do here? Here you console that A.
Okay.
will it print A or not?
So yeah, it will print the A after 2 milliseconds.
Okay, how? Because already our function scope will execute, means in from execution context that function will be removed. Then how will it print that fifth line?
First, it will go in the global execution context. There is a two part: the instruction part and the memory part.
No.
And there is a two phase: the creation phase and the execution phase. So in the creation phase, because this is a function, it is using a function keyword. So it will create the function execution context.
Yeah.
So in the function execution context, the whole code will go there, and after that there is an execution phase in the function execution context. So it will encounter that there is a set timeout things which is related to the timers. So it will ask, it will return that whole function to the variable.
Means I am asking you, like
yeah.
this function is returning, means this function already completed, because it will not wait for set timeout. Set timeout is a callback function. Whenever it completes, it will execute. But
Yeah.
function already completed, the scope of that A, okay, the A variable which is coming as a parameter is already done. So how it is accessible even in set timeout after the callback function, after even the function execution completed? So do you remember the concept of closures?
Yeah, I remember the concept of closure.
Do you relate with this?
Yeah, I can relate with this, but in closure, I have to call this variable thing here. And also I have to return a function which is returning. So once that function will come here, and then because of this function, it will got executed.
Yeah, you are giving example, that is also right, but closure is just explain me closure.
Yeah. So closures are functions which is bundled along with their lexical scope, and I can explain better with the help of example. The closure.
You explain with the same example. Make Control Z.
Okay.
Okay.
So what happens is that in the first there is a in line number 9 there is a function which is opening and closing parentheses, which means we are calling this function with the argument which is 1. So we are passing this argument, and here where we are defining the function, we are accepting this argument as a parameter which is A. Yeah. And after that there is a set timeout. Yeah. So after the property of set timeout is that after 2 milliseconds, whatever inside the set timeout, the function will get executed. So after that, the whole thing got returned and come to here in the variable part. And then there is a line number 10 where we are invoking that function, and because of that, it will got executed.
Remove the 10th line and run the code. Yeah, it printed. Okay, means we have a lexical scope of function into that set timeout also. You are giving, theoretically you are giving correct answer, but you are like imposing the example, like we have to function call and all. We don't need function call because we don't want it to return any function from that function also, because already set timeout is there. It will take time. Okay, go to 7th line and make there one return statement. Return statement. Okay, return any integer and all, and lastly finally console on 10th line. Make that console. Yes, console of variable.
We have to call the variable as well.
No, why we are going to call that? Because we are not returning any function from that function. Okay.
Yeah, and it will print the A, whatever is inside A, whatever we are returning.
Okay, just this is simple snippet. Just give me answer. What will it print, and how will it print?
The same code.
Yes.
So, so it will print the console log A, which is because of the set timeout thing, and it is because of this line. And because we are returning A, so this A thing, this A will return us only the one, whatever we are passing.
Which
And
console
this
will be printed first?
The 11th line console will print it, and after 2 milliseconds, the 5th console will print it because of the browser table and browser table functionalities.
Okay, did you got this? Means firstly 11th line will be printed. Just confirm this with adding console log in 11th, like outside add some string so that we can on same 11th console. Okay, anything you can add. Okay, just run the code. Means I am clarifying your closure thing.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, first hello one printed, after that one printed. So you are thinking that closure functions always have to return something, return function and all. There is no need of return thing. Okay, even in set timeout we are calling one function, callback function. Okay, set timeout we are calling one callback function and consoling one 5th line console.log a. So here also we are remembering the a variable which is getting from the function. So always we don't have to return and call from the functions outer scope and all. It can remember in callback functions also. That's the thing. Okay.
Yes.
So that is about closure. We don't need to return and all. This set timeout example is also example of closure. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this part comes. Okay. Do you know JSON?
Yeah, I know JSON format, which is a JavaScript object notation.
Give me an example. Did you got that closure part, na? Means yeah, you already studied like we are returning a function from function and we are calling that function. Okay, you give example correctly, but this also a closure. This is also a closure. So you have to remember like this. Means we can remember any variables. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That thing. Okay, go ahead.
So JSON is a JavaScript object notation. It is similar like the JavaScript object, but it is not exactly the similar. Which means the JavaScript object notation is basically used to transfer or access data between different servers or between different languages, and it has a specialized format for it. So it is basically an open and close parenthesis, and inside it there can be multiple objects in it. So this is the format of the JSON data that we use.
Okay, write one JSON object, array of JSON objects, objects or JavaScript objects, and in that objects I want keys, name, age, and city.
Okay.
Okay. You are going wrong. You have to remove the nested object on the third line. Okay. In every object you need 3 parameters, 3 keys, name, age. Name you can take anything. Values you can take anything. Okay, this is enough. The 2 keys are enough.
Okay.
Copy paste the same keys and all, and just change the values. Make this 19, the last one 19, age 19, last ones. Okay, I wanted to sort this array of objects based on the age.
Okay.
Okay, do quickly.
Yeah, it's done. Can I console log the value?
You just check, run and tell me.
Uh, Sorry. Uh,
You do completely and run the code and check whether it is working or not, then tell me. I don't think now
oh,
it will work.
okay.
You can use normal arrays and all also to sort it. Don't there need to use the inbuilt functionalities and all.
Okay.
And you can both you can do, just to your convenience.
Okay. Yeah, it's working.
Okay, now do it using arrays without using the inbuilt functionalities.
Oh,
Just check on numbers. You can check on numbers. Instead of JSON objects, you can just check on numbers.
Okay.
Your looping thing gone wrong.
Yeah.
No, you can do with this also. There is no issue.
Actually, I'm not able to recall any of the sorting algorithm like merge sort or quick sort
No, you
or
should.
pickup. Yeah.
You should be able to do bubble sort at least. Bubble sort is a must.
Yeah.
Just you have some small mistake, I think spelling mistake and all, just check that well. Not spelling mistake, but
Yeah.
check on the swapping logic. Twenty-sixth line. You are taking the temporary variable of AR of I and
Yeah. Thank you. Now it is working.
okay. Just bit more work hard on coding and all.
Yes, sir.
Then we can see. Okay. So thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.